Welcome to the farm this morning, guys. Wow, we did it. 1,000 subscribers. I never thought we would get to this point, but we have, and we want to thank you guys, especially our followers from day one, and of course our new followers. We love you guys. We love you all. We're going to be sharing with you guys in a future video what it took to get to 1,000 subscribers and how much money we're going to make on YouTube, because everybody wants to know, how much money do you make with a simple 1,000 subscribers? Well, as the money starts rolling, we're going to share that with you guys in a future video. But today we got a big project here on the homestead. I hear the girls over here are hungry, so we're going to go feed the goats. We're going to let the chickens out, and we're going to get going on this project and show you guys some neat tricks and tips on how to save money here on the homestead. So let's go and let's get some things done.
Got a nice breakfast snack for the chickens this morning. Everybody likes to help when we let the chickens out, so we're gonna open up their door, give them their snack, and then go check on the goats. The chickens already sound excited. They know their breakfast is here.
Come on, chickens.
Come on out, chickens. Now you'll probably only see 4, maybe 5 come out because half of our flock, between molting, has decided to go broody. So we have 3 hens that are currently living in the nesting boxes. Let's see, the girls are coming back inside to see if we brought them any food indoors. The chicks are getting huge. You can probably hear them in the background. Let's have a look at our broody chickens and see if there's eggs. Let's have a look at the girls. Yep, they're still in here. 3 of them. No eggs that I can see, but doesn't mean there's not any under them. Now they're very bitey and pecky. So I'm going to gently... Can I look under you? Come on. I don't think she has any under her. I'm going to just gently push her out the other side. Come on.
She's not very happy about it.
There we go.
There's one. Kick them out.
Go on.
Get them outside.
This
Fresh
is the
air.
new one.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, go on. Go outside. You have no feathers on you. No, you can't go in another box. Go on. She's the one that gets mad. Maybe this one has an egg in there today. Hello, little girl. Come on. Up you go. Go on outside. No eggs under her either. They're just living in the boxes, hoping one day they'll hatch out a chick, but that's not going to happen. So I kick them out every day. Every day they're back in the box. You can see how big the babies are getting. Some of them are not quite babies anymore. They're almost 10 weeks old, and in the next month they should be big enough to join the coop with the rest of the chickens. And then we'll bring the chicks from inside, outside, and they can grow up in this box until they're big enough to join the rest of the flock. They're definitely growing fast, though. These 2 here, these are the Brooder Box that we hatched out. That's Corbin and Maya's chickens there. And then the rest are Easter eggers and olive eggers. I'm going to top up their food and water for the day, and then we're going to go head over to the goats. Some in there and then put some in the bowl for them. You can see the babies are getting very big. The kids like to help clean up after them in the morning. Come put some over here, Miss Maya. It'll distract them. Put half of it in there. There you go. Now put the rest over there. There you go. You can put a little bit more in the bowl here. Kyle, you got your feet in there.
Good job, Corbin.
Thank you.
open the door for the girls. They want to go outside. They're like, where's our breakfast? Good morning, girls.
Hello, Nova. Do you guys feel left out? Do you guys get fed second in the morning now instead of first? Yes. Hello, Lily.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Lily.
The girls feel left out. The boys get fed first.
I know, it used to be them first. Now they're like, hello, we're just over here.
The babies get fed first.
They're not such babies anymore. You can see how big Kyle's getting. He's grown quite a bit since we got him. He's got giant horns now. Still just as friendly though. He's a good little goat. Him and Oreo have seemed to have established their pecking order. And they're buddies now, which is good.
You can see the size difference still between Oreo and Kyle.
He's still so little.
And Kyle's like, what's in the bucket?
Kyle.
Get them some hay.
Yeah. Kyle.
He's like, I'm leaving.
Don't eat that.
Yeah, don't eat that gross.
He's like, I'm free.
He's like,
I'm out and I'm free.
The girls are like, excuse us. Where's my breakfast?
You feel left out, don't you, Lily? Hi, Panda.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's up? Are you waiting your turn patiently? I don't think so.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
There we go. Go, Kyle.
They're like, what are we doing out here?
You better feed the girls.
I know, they're very mad. I should feed them.
You should feed them.
They just run
Bye,
around.
can mommy have the scoop?
Yes. I'll have fun playing with them.
Kyle's like, I'm going back for breakfast.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. He's calling me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, he's calling me.
There's just ghosts everywhere.
Goats. Goats and goats and goats. What?
The girls are like, we're just going to go in the other stall and see what's going on over there.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Panda.
There's just goats everywhere this morning.
We have too many goats.
I think we have too many goats. Look at them. They're like, hey, what's over here? It's like the forbidden area all of a sudden. They're like, wow, what's over on this side? Oh, the food. That's what it is.
The alfalfa pellets.
Yeah.
They're just going everywhere.
Why you got your hair up, little man?
Look at Kyle challenging
Look at
Panda.
Orio's hair.
Oh, Kyle's got his hair up too.
They're like, there's people in there.
They're eating my breakfast.
Nova?
Panda's like, I'm the king of the castle.
They're like, I like that side more. Do you want some?
Hey,
Kyle.
That's why we keep the feed in locked cans.
You want a little bit of green? Or you found cracker? A little bit of green? Want a little bit of green? Hello. Do you want some green? No. You want a little bit of green? No, but I don't like Kyle.
girls need to start eating this grass. It's getting too long. There you go, girls. Everybody's fed and turned out to their fields. And we have a big project that we're working on today, so we're gonna go get started.
If you guys follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you guys will see last week we did the railing in our kitchen, the black and the white, and we had some leftover paint. So we thought we'd do the kitchen table and the chairs just to help us save some money around the homestead. We are refinishing our kitchen table. Now we could go out and buy a brand new table, but again, that would probably cost us like $1,000, and this table is in great shape. It just has that old 80s look, and we wanted to update it. You can see Mando over there, sanding hard.
Sanding. This table actually came with the house. We didn't buy this table, we didn't bring it with us. It was already here. We were lucky because it was the only piece of furniture we had when we got here. But I don't like the color. I'm not a fan of natural light wood, so it's getting a makeover. And that means I have to sand first.
And that is taking hours. You got to make sure that you strip your table because it's going to have like a varnish on it to protect the wood, and you got to remove that to get the paint to stick to it. Otherwise, your paint over time will just flake off.
And then it'll be a disaster, and nobody wants that in their kitchen.
But you put a lot of hours into sanding, but I think this is going to look awesome in our new kitchen.
It'll definitely match better now because the railing's black and white in the table, so it'll look better.
What's that behind you up on a block?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to my mower.
Did we give in on it? Did we give up?
The carb went. We tried to rebuild it. The float bowl is rusted right through. It was really bad. I don't think I can fix it without buying more parts for it.
And we don't want to spend $100 on a mower when it has so many other issues. Yeah. We tried, remember we showed you guys in the last video, we had a flat tire here, and we were going to show you guys a hack
to fix the tire permanently so that you don't have to fill it with air anymore. Worked really great on one of the tires, the other one not so much.
It just wouldn't hold.
It doesn't hold air. No matter what we do, we tried and it just doesn't.
What we tried to do is we tried to use spray foam. You know the can of spray foam that expands that you get from Home Depot? Well, I saw a video online where I could just simply put spray foam in my tires and it would expand and harden and I'd have perfect tires. I'd never had to worry about flats again. Not the case, guys. Maybe on a smaller tire, it might work, but on the bigger tires, the spray foam just settled to the bottom, hardened, and then you've got this tire that's still flat on one side, but on the other side, it's hard but unbalanced. We're giving up on the mower, guys. Let's show you guys what we got to replace this mower. We picked up another used mower, guys. It's a Craftsman, but what I did like about this mower, and I wanted to stay with, is the engine. I'll show you guys here. This is a 20 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. Our other lawnmower, thanks Oreo, our other lawnmower was only a 12 horsepower. This one, being a 20 horsepower, is going to help us get things done here on the farm. If I can recommend anything homesteading, guys, get yourself a small ride-on mower. If you can't afford a tractor right off the bat, get a small mower. It'll help you get wood. It'll help you move things. It's just a good investment. We picked this one up on a really good deal. The guy was super nice. He even threw in the bagger on the back of it, which we don't really need, but it's nice to have. Hopefully this is going to be a good addition to our homestead, going from a 12 horsepower to a 20 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. Now we've got a lawnmower that we got to get rid of. You know anybody that wants a free lawnmower, let me know. But we're going to get back to our project here. We're going to get working on this table. We're going to get it all sanded down. But let's take you guys inside. Remember we showed you guys in our last video that we were hatching out a second round of baby chicks? Let's go show you guys inside how many chicks we got out of that batch.
You guys saw in our last video that we were going to hatch out a new bunch of chicks. Well, a bunch of them have hatched over the last 2 days. We're going to open it up and we're going to move them to the brooder box. Let's have a count and see how many chicks are in here. 1, 2, Stay there, little guys. 3. Is there more in there? 4. Stay there. And there's a 5th baby in there, but still super wet. Looks like it didn't hatch out very long ago, so we're gonna leave that one in to dry a little bit more, and we're gonna move these little guys over to the brooder box. Here we go, little guys. All nice and ready for you. I'm gonna show them where the water is. So this is our indoor brooder box that we made. We just used 2 storage bins, put them together, put some chicken wire on the lid for air so we can hang a heat lamp above it, and then we have their food and water, and it's perfect while they're inside growing until they get their feathers and they're big enough to move outside to the big brooder. We're gonna let these little guys get comfortable and figure out their new space.
Well, we've got the top done all black, our first coat. We're gonna let that dry. And now we're doing the legs, the white. You know, going out and buying a new table can cost you as much as $1,000 or even more depending on the type of table you buy. We had some leftover paint from another project, guys, and instead of buying a new table, we're redoing this one. It's gonna look really good when we're done, and it's gonna save us hundreds, if not thousands of dollars here on the homestead and give us a brand new table. So we have finished the white all the way around. We did 2 coats and we just finished doing a clear coat on the top. You guys can see how shiny this is. The table's really starting to look good. I'm really happy with how well it's turning out. We're gonna let this dry for about 3 to 4 hours, and then we're gonna do a second clear coat on top. But what a transformation from the 80s brown to the black and white. So while we're waiting for the table to cure up, we're gonna do the chairs. Now, this is gonna take us hours to sand down these chairs. They got all these little spindles here that we gotta get in the cracks and everything and sand them all down. Our plan with the chairs is to paint them all black, and we mixed some white and black together to make gray, and we're gonna do the seats gray. Hopefully this turns out really good, guys. We've got some damage on a couple of these chairs because, of course, this table set is super old. We've got some broken chairs here that have been taped together. When we were doing the railing restoration in the house, we removed a couple spindles and fixed some other parts. We're gonna take these old spindles and we're gonna cut them so that we can repair the chairs. So after about 4 hours of sanding, guys, we got the chairs all prepared. We even fixed up the cross braces underneath. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start painting these chairs black. But of course, you know me, I took a little break and I installed the 2-inch ball on the back of the new mower that I took off the old mower. I don't know what we're going to do with this thing, guys. The engine works great. It just needs a whole new carb. The tire still needs some more spray foam because one side's kind of flat. The machine has some use. It just needs a bit more money to make it work. I don't know if we're going to fix it. But for now, we've got ourselves a newer machine. It is still used. And we got it under $1,000. And that was the main thing. We went from 12 horsepower to 20 horsepower. Put the ball on the back. This mower will be able to pull a lot around the farm and get a lot of work done. I can get back to finishing our wood for the season in the next couple weeks. But for now, we're going to get these chairs painted. We're going to let them set up. We're going to go back inside. We're going to do a second coat of the clear coat on the table and see how it turns out. We have our first coat of black on the chairs. And then we're going to be putting our first coat of gray on the seat. And you guys can see here, we've done one already, just to give you a bit of an example. But look at the difference in these chairs, guys. Really happy with how well these chairs are turning out. Well, we're going to get back to painting these chairs. We'll get the second coat on. We'll get a first and second coat of this gray on. And we'll show you guys what it looks like in the end. And we'll get these chairs inside and show you the whole project, how it turned out. Well guys, we're done the table. This is what it used to look like. You know, the old brown 80s look. Most people would have gotten rid of this table, sold it dirt cheap online, or even just simply thrown it out. We thought the table was still structurally sound, and we thought, why not just refurbish it? Well guys, here's a look at it. This is what it now looks like. And there it is, guys. After a couple days of hard work, sanding and painting, we have transformed this table from the 1980s into the modern world. We had to fix some of the legs of the chairs. They were broken. You can actually see the design on this one, guys? You got the design here, and then look at the design on this one. It's a little different. But nobody's gonna notice that. I think the table turned out really good. I'm really impressed. We put a nice clear coat on it, so it's nice and soft and shiny. This table will be in the family for years to come. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys, on the farm as we refurbish this 80s style table. If you guys want to see more DIY projects and what's going on the Run Amok Homestead, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time we upload a new video. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. We'll see you guys in the next video.